49 and 1 first.
Are we Israelites right now?
We are Israelites. This is what the white man, when they came and conquered the lands and took over America, and
so we became them.
We became what they named us, right? So they named us Puerto Rican, they named us Mexican, they named us Dominican, they named us all these names, right? But this is what God named our people, right? He named us the Mexicans will be Issacar, we'll be Issacar. Puerto Rican, you feel me? Puerto Rican just means rich port. They went over there and saw how much money they were making by all the goods that were over there, and they named that port rich port, right? And that would really be the tribe of Ephraim.
And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together that I may tell you that what shall befall you in the last days.
So Jacob had 12 sons. That's where the tribe of Israel comes from, right? We're the tribe of Israel. These are the 12 sons of Jacob. And everyone the last days means the last days before Christ returns and destroys this land. America is going to be destroyed according to biblical prophecy.
That's right.
So, and we're out here day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of America.
He got resurrected, right?
He did get resurrected, but he hasn't returned according to the prophecy yet. That's supposed to happen. But anyway, Jacob, right, he was talking to his 12 sons. He said, come over here, mijo, I'm going to tell you guys, all you guys, in the last days, I'm going to tell you guys what's going to happen to your people in the last days before the end times. Go ahead and go to 15 for me.
It's 49 and 15. And he saw the rest was good.
Actually, go to 14. Start at 14.
Issacar is a strong ass, crouching.
A strong ass?
Yeah.
Strong ass.
So he's saying like a donkey, like an ass is a donkey. So he's saying Issachar is a strong ass because the donkey is a work animal. You know what I mean? It's a mule. It's meant to carry heavy loads and stuff like that. Our people is a strong people. We take all the hard labor jobs. We're real resilient, right? So he says Issachar, in the last days you're a strong people. You guys are gonna carry heavy burdens. You're gonna be crouched down between two burdens. So those two burdens, that's North America and South America. And you got all the drugs passing through Mexico, all this. Huh?
We burned them?
No, we're a burden. We're carrying the burden.
A heavy load.
Yeah, hardships. Yeah. So go ahead, go to 15 for me.
And he saw that the rest was good.
And he saw that rest was good. So when we got to the land, our people like to take siestas. You know, we go out and work, have a long labor day, have a long day of landscaping. We want to chill under the tree, take a little nap. You know, our people like rest. We like our rest.
I like to chill in my house.
Yeah, well that too. We just like our rest, period. We like to rest. Go ahead, brother.
In the land that it was pleasant, and bowed his shoulders to bear.
So we saw that the land was pleasant. It was pleasant with avocados.
So now I'm a bear?
No, it's saying like when you bear something, this means to take on, like, you know,
the burden.
Same thing as a burden.
Yeah,
we're bearing the weight of.
Oh, we're bearing.
Yeah.
Just
bearing
like
the weight of something. Second Ezra job.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 13, verse 40. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Osei the king, whom Shalmaneser, the king of Assyria, led away captive. And he carried them over the waters, and so they came into another land.
So Shalmaneser, the king, came and he conquered the 10 tribes, and he took them captive, right?
Brother, his nationality.
You see yourself on the side right here, brother?
Maybe Judah, the first one?
Yeah. All right. So yeah, all praises. So you will be from the same tribe that Christ came from, right? Because Christ is a black man, but the white man came. Give me that. They opened the book of the law and changed the images. Because right. So Christ, go to Revelation for me. Actually, give me Revelation. What's that? Revelation.
1 and 13.
1 and 13.
1 and 14.
It's so Christ is a black man, right? So if Christ is a black man, what does that say? And Christ is from the tribe of Judah. What does that say for everybody else that's from the tribe of Judah, right? So go ahead and bring that Revelation out for me.
Revelation 1:14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So it says the hair on Christ's head was white like wool. He had woolly hair. What people you know today with woolly hair? Is that, go ahead, keep going with that up.
as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So now it's saying that his hair was, now it gave you the texture in the first part of the verse. Now it's giving you the color, saying his hair was white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, right? Because he used to he sipped wine back then, right? So he always had fiery eyes. Keep going with that out.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burnt in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters.
So it's saying his feet were like fine brass. You know what brass is? Yeah, it's kind of like a copper looking metal, right? So it's saying like a fine brass, but the brass was burnt in a furnace, as if it burnt in a furnace. So if you take that piece of brass and you put it in the furnace and you burn it, what's gonna happen to that? It's gonna blacken, right? So his feet were black, basically. He had black feet, right? And it says his voice was like the voice of many waters. He had a roaring, thundering voice. Go ahead with that out. Yeah, bring that out.
Says the Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. I am black, but comely, O you daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. Look not upon me, because I am black, because the sun hath looked upon me. My mother's children were angry with me. They made me keepers of the vineyards, but my own vineyards have I not kept.
So that's Solomon saying his skin is black, right? So we gotta understand that the Most High, he dealing with his people, right? This is the white man when he came over here and he came and conquered. When I say white man, it's just Europeans in general. Spaniards, the Spaniards is white man, the Europeans. So they came over to the Americas and they claimed to discover the Americas.
That's right.
But there was already people in the Americas, and they were the Israelites, the 10 tribes carried away. They were the northern tribes, right? Judah would be the southern tribe. Judah, Benjamin, and Levi are the southern tribes. So the northern tribes got carried away. And when they came to the Americas, have you heard of the transatlantic slave trade? So that's when they came to the Americas, the Atlantic Ocean. That's when they started they came to the Americas, they took the indigenous people. This is the transatlantic slave trade here, right? This is how our ancestors went into slavery, had yokes of iron, backs slashed, they would feed our babies to alligators, all type of wicked
Bring it
shit.
out.
So when they came to the Americas, it was the Hispanics was here first. It was the indigenous, right? The Native Americans, the Aztecs, the Mayans. So they came, they conquered those people. They put them into slavery. They took them across the Atlantic Ocean to Africa. Then when they got over there, they took our people from Africa and then they brought them across the trade over here. That's why it's called the transatlantic slave trade. Go ahead
That's
and bring
right.
out that. What you got?
I was looking for the lamentation, like my skin was black like a oven.
You want that Daniel 7?
What is that?
What's that one?
My skin was black. I thought it was 4:17. It's not 4:17.
Yeah. Con.
If not, I can get Job 30 and 30.
Daniel 7 and 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.